Okay, shalom shalom brethren, sisters. Tanaw nyo karon di ko gwapa. Dili ni gwapa. Well, pag gwapahayron kikabayan, I will discuss about this election. So, because tungod sa kahugaw sa pamalakad sa atong panggobyerno dias Pilipinas, I see nga kanang grabe ang pangwartahay. Grabe ang pangwartahay, and this is, the battle as usa ka believer kung ikaw nag-purify ka sa imong kaugalingon into a holiness before Elohim. Ang temptation duol kaayo sa imong palibot. Kay nakapalibot man ni sila nato. Diba? So now, what happened in our country is really kining election nga pinakahugaw sa tanang hugaw pa. Nga ang tao pwede ra mabayran. We have not to forget that the God of this world is si Hasatan. And he is the God of Mammon. And this is how he will entice the people of Elohim. So, and there are many nga matrap jud ani. So, once ang usa ka magtotoo nga katawhan sa Israel, the children of Jacob, matrap ani og ma-fascinate aning kabahin sa mga gifts from the world, from the kings, from all those politicians in the world, in our country. Matrap mo ani masilawan mo ana ilahang mga gagmay nga kwarta o mga gifts nila, ang mahitabuan na ay baylo. So now, I will give example for those sa mga katawhan sa Elohim nga iyahang how they are been kanang gitempt sila. So I will share this the life of kuan. Katong if you remember si Naaman, the captain of the king. So the captain of the host of the king of Syria was a great man with his master and armor. Na siya'y leper, di ba? Nagka-leprosito siya. So, gusto siya magpaayo. So, mauto nga, dito siya nidong ni Elisha. So, ang nahitabo, sa sitwasyon ni Naaman o ni Elisha. So, I will give example because you have to read that story. Si Elisha giopiran unta ni Naaman. But, unsay gitubag ni Elisha? We will see, I will read. But he said, as Jehovah lived before whom I stand, I will receive none. To take, and he urged him to take it, but he refused. So you see, ni-offer si Naaman niya after sa iyang kanang cleanse ni Elisha nga to ni Naaman. So we are gonna read 2 King 5:15. And he returned to the man of Elohim, to Elisha, he and all his company. So si si Naaman and his company, and came and stood before him, and he said, behold, now I know that there is no Elohim in all earth, but in Israel. So now, therefore, I pray thee, take a blessing of thy servant. So, unsay gitubag ni Elisha? But he said, as Jehovah live, before whom I stand, I will receive none. And he urged him to take it, but he refused. Gipugos pagyud siya ni Naaman nga ipadawat ang blessing. Ang iyang i-gift unta ni kuan ba ni ngadto ni Elisha. So, mo na reply ni kuan, wa gyud siya mo dawat. No, di ba? Because when it is the work of Elohim, dili ka pwede dili na nimo sagulan og kanang pangwarta. The same as Yeshua said to his disciples, nga dili sila take lag unsay para pagkaon, but not kanang kuan ba, kanang mabayran bitaw sa ilang, is another story. So the same po to nila nga di sila pakuanon og mga material, even mga silver and gold. You see, kiboka kini ang kisahing dawat sa kanang sa blessings ni gi-offer ni kanang kuan ni Naaman, ang servant ni Elisha. Ang servant ni Elisha mo ay ni-receive sa kanang blessing ni kuan Naaman. So, we're gonna read. But Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, the man of Elim, said, Behold, my master has spared Naaman the Syrian, is not receiving at his hands that which he brought, but as Jehovah live, I will run after him and take somewhat of him. Can you imagine? He used the name of Jehovah just to run after him. Can you imagine this corrupt mind of the servant of Elisha? Can you imagine a servant of Elisha, a prophet? So Gehazi followed after Naaman, and when Naaman saw him running after him, he lighted down from the chariot to meet him and said, all is well? And he said, All is well. My master has sent me, saying, Behold, even now there be come to me from Mount Ephraim 2 young men of sons of prophets. Give them, I pray thee, a talent of silver and 2 changes of garments. And Naaman said, Be content, take 2 talents, and be urged him, and bound 2 talents of silver in 2 bags with 2 charge of garments, and laid them upon 2 of his servants, they bare them before. And when he came to the tower, he took them from their hand and bestowed them in the house, and he let the men go, and they departed. So, but when Gehazi went in and stood before his master, so pagsud niya sa balay, naabot na siya, gikan siya nagdawat sa kanang blessing ni Naaman, gipangutana siya ni Elisha, diin man kagikan, Gehazi. And he said, Thy servant went no whither. Wala ra. Wala. Si Asa na bagi. Went no whither. So, namakaksiya, di ba? Namakaksiya. But, and he said unto him, Went not mine heart with you when the man turned again from his chariot to meet thee? Oh, lala. Kay prophet si Elisha, nasakpan siya. Nasakpan siya. Nisingingon siya nga to niya, wala ba imong kasing-kasing ang akong kasing-kasing diha nimo? Why man ka nga, why turn again from his chariot? Why man kang nigukod ta sa chariot ni Naaman? Is it a time to receive money and to receive garments and oliveyards and vineyards and sheep and oxen, men servants and maid servants? So karon ang nahitabo sa iya ni Gehazi, natunglo hinuon siya. Ni sumbalik ang leprosy ni Naaman ngadto sa kang Gehazi. What has happened? The leprosy therefore of Naaman shall cleave unto thee and to thy seed forever. And he went out from his presence, and the leper as white as snow. You see, can you imagine? You see the reward sa iyang pagkuha sa blessing ni Naaman? Ang leprosy ni Naaman, tuan niya, nibalhin niya, og forever sa iyang mga generation. Can you imagine sa tunglo? You cannot imagine. So you have to think about that. When it comes, you are serving Elohim, then di yun na pwede ang magpabayad ka. Si Elisha, wag yung mudawat. Pero namakak siya ni Elisha. Namakak siya ni Elisha nga, wa kuno siya kung di na kuno siya naglakaw-lakaw, yan na. But nasakpan siya kasi Elisha is a prophet. So, ang nahitabo, nasumbalik niya ang leprosy ni Naaman. The same po na nato. Kung kita katawan na Elohim, kung gusto kag blessing sa Elohim, do not partake all these mga kanabang mga dirty o dili ka hipahimuot sa Elohim. Dili makapahimuot sa Elohim. You see, the price to pay when mo kalasta sa Elohim. You know, in a small, kagamay lang nga decision masipyat ta. Kaya atong heart dili ta ga-wave ta. Nag-doubt ta. You see, without ta. You have to understand that what is the word doubt in the book of James about doubt. You know, unsay klase sa doubt? Kanang doubt ba nga nagduduha ka kay na nabira ka sa isig side. Nabira ka sa isig side. So you see, nabira ka sa isig side sa imong evil inclination and the good inclination. So mo na siya atong daugon, mo na mo overcome. Para mahimo tang Israel, we must overcome all this temptation. Ang number 1 temptation nato ron is about money. Why? Because of the famine is coming in sa labi na sa atong ato ang pang sa ato ang mga atong panginabuhi. mao jud na siya atong struggle. Why we not ask Elohim sa atong mga needs? Di ba? Why? And because usa man na ang atong patient mo, ato ang kuanon, i-test po na siyang patient na to sa Elohim. I know it's not easy because myself, I'm undergoing with my patience karong nga time. I am undergoing, but there is no way. I am waiting for Elohim's answer. Because you can you force yourself to do your own ways, and at the end, you will be facing, you will mabangga lang nimo ang wall, and that it will be painful kung kana siya ang wall ang imong mabangga. Kaya ano why? Because you continue your ways and it's not the ways of Elohim. So now by this bribing money in the Philippines is really an abomination unto Elohim. So be watch out mo sa inyong mga actions, because in the mind na to, the enemy is, it is sure said that the enemy is dragging in our thoughts about this kanang mga kuan, mga mapandol ta. The evil inclination and the good inclination is fighting one another. So, mo na nga, mo overcome ta as Jacob overcome to become an Israel. So, that is the biggest na to nga challenge sa atong life as, kaya di ta gusto og kanang spanky sa Elohim, di, we continue to the blessings of Elohim. So, we have to mirror the life of our forefather. And you see, remember, Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, na makaksiya, gigamit pa niya angan sa Elohim, o ang sa nitabo niya, he was na sumbalik ang leprosy ni kanang Naaman. So si Balaam namatay, kay gipugos ni ang kaugalingon. Pag kanabang nagpaduol jud taman ba, nagpaduol og taman nga kuan bitaw, kanabang atong heart bitaw dili ta dapat bold ta like Pinhas. Pinhas was very bold to stop the plague in the congregation of the children of Israel. Stop niya ang plague. Siya nakastop sa plague because he is the one who killed the man who brought an Israelite who brought a Midianite woman in the congregation of Moshe. Gi-accuse niya si Moshe kay si Moshe po, he was marrying a wife, Sipora from Midian. But it's another story. So from that, it is Pinha, he was bold enough to stop because Elohim was very angry to his people, Israel. So don't wait that the anger of Elohim will strike among the satag-satag sa nato, because that is very, 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 very scary. Very, very scary. So mind that sa inyong walk, because we are individual. And I know what is that destruction of it is very scary. Very scary. So there are many in the experience in my life nga dili makasabot ka sa unsay way sa Elohim. So keep yourself unspotted from this world. This world kanang kuan temptation, because now we are in the ending, in the closure of time of the coming back of Messiah, and this will be kuan siya, two ways ni siya karon ang atong pagapilian. Kay kita, Elohim will refine His people. He will refine His people, Jacob and Israel. He will refine, and He will punish us, because ang evil inclination is still hanging on this world. That's why the standard of Elohim is so high, because naipanad ang Elohim a better place than this world, and it is not of any spot of lies, any spot of darkness, any spot of any mga wickedness in this world nga it becomes, we cannot reach Elohim from this kuan, but by reconciliation unto Elohim, it is only by asking forgiveness, and Elohim will heal us. Shalom, shalom, and take mind sa inyuhang baruganan in Messiah. Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men, in whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes. But as for me, I will walk in my integrity. Redeem me and be merciful unto me. My foot stand in an even place. In the congregation will I bless Jehovah. Hallelujah.